All right. This was a random video that I wasn't really planning to make, but at the same time, I thought of this video idea as like a cool concept, and I wanted to make it something where it was actually real. So yeah, um, it's just another yapping video. Um, to be honest, before I get into the actual topic, I just wanted to say that I don't think I'm going to be having too many live stream things on my live stream pre-record clips on my channel because if y'all remember the Chromebook I used to record on, I'm not sure how long ago it was that I touched up upon this, but I'll just touch up upon it anyways now. Um, that doesn't work. So yeah, I've literally tried everything to try to start it up. You know, then again, you have to like kind of realize that at that time, it was years back that I was using that Chromebook a lot. Not really in its prime. I mean, I think it's like a few years old of a Chromebook. Um, like probably 7 years old or something, 7 or 8. So, yeah, won't be able to do that. But, um, yeah. Uh, I guess now I can get to the main topic of what I wanted to talk about. Now, this video is going to probably be on the more shorter side, maybe. Depends on how long it takes me to go through with this topic, but uh, yeah. So the topic is that um, you need to find the right people or person to be around because that is what makes character development. Um, the best example of this is that like earlier today I was just deleting some old contacts that were either like just people's numbers that weren't really used anymore because they got new devices or just people that I didn't really talk to in general. And the people that I didn't talk to in general, I was looking back at those messages and I was just like, wow, I've really changed over the months. And character development is something that you actually have to seek out for. And it's something that, if I'm going to be honest, it's not hard to find. Now, once you find it, the process in those stages of your life, it's going to be tough, you know? Like, if you're going through something hard in life, then you have to go through that because that's what shapes you eventually for your future. And in my case, it was the past breakups that I had. Those really hurt me, and uh, I was very depressed during those times. But in the end, I came out better, and uh, now I'm back with the second person that I started a relationship with. So, yeah, me and her have been going strong, and I'm planning to stay strong for years on because, again, it circles back to character development. And if you say, well, I, I'm a good person right now, I don't think I need character development, you're going to need character development because you don't know what you're going to run into in life. And, um, something bad might happen in your life, and you might, like, try to fix yourself in the wrong ways. And that's why I'm saying that character development is very important, because it's a staple in your life where you kind of just have to stop having negative thoughts in your mind all the time, and you gotta have more of a positive aspect in life. Just because a few things bad happen in your life, that doesn't mean that it has to, be the whole ideal reason for you to be sad your whole life. Like, you don't have to be sad your whole life. And that's why you gotta find, like I said, the right people or the right person to be around that will accept you and overall want to encourage you in that character development time. Uh, and yeah, like I said, person in that case was my girlfriend. So yeah, and a few friends. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not counting all of my friends because, you know, you can be different around a lot of people. In that case, that's how I was uh, during the past few years. Like, I would only show my true self to certain people, you know? But yeah, I guess that's all I gotta say. Um, I honestly don't think I'm going to post a lot more after this, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Um, but in that time of me not posting, I will be gathering a bunch of videos, a bunch of pictures, and stuff for future videos. Because I've always kind of mentioned this in my videos. I'm not making videos to, be this huge popular YouTuber or whatever. I'm doing this as something to like document my life. And uh, you can get that confused a lot with the type of content I post on shorts, but in my long format content, yeah, um, I guess you could say it's kind of a split type of thing, I guess, you know, but long format is kind of like a staple of different stages in my life. And whether you could see it or not, there are changes. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Have a good night or have a good day. Um, and talk to y'all later. Uh, watch my past videos if you want to add me on Discord or TikTok. Um, if y'all want to have like a personal chat with me about anything, I'm always here to listen. You know, I will literally be here for you in any time, and yeah, because I'm literally a genuine person, and I love talking to the fans that like my motivational content, my edits, or like just anything on my channel. Yeah, like I said, good night, good morning, and goodbye.